So, hey guys, I'm Mahadev. So, I work as a senior test automation engineer. So, today I want to talk about the shared store service which is provided by the WebdriverIo. So, why we use shared store services? So, if you have, let's say example, in our automation project or anywhere, so there will be some variable or some values you want to store it one place and use it across the project wherever you want. So this shared store service provides the beautiful way to handle those situations. So yeah, the main goal behind using the shared store services is when you want to exchange some data or content between or some values between the main process and the child processes. So in that scenario we use the shared store services. I will show how to use it. I tried I have a scenario so where I want to store something in as a global thing, then I want to utilize it across the project. So I will show that. Before that I will show what I want to do in my example. So this is our app. There I have something called workspace, then the project. So first I will get the workspace. Based on the names I will get the ID. So this particular workspace ID is 5. Then I will create a project and it will create a project. Example, I will name it as a test. Once this is created, so this project is also will have some ID. So I will store this project ID and workspace ID as a values, global values in the store, shared store. So this is the documentation provided by WebdriverIo. So if you scroll in the services, and it's here. So let's begin with the installation process. I'll go walk through the I'll show how to do that. Okay, so this is my project. So it's a WebdriverIo with mocha, and it's with JavaScript, not TypeScript, but you can do the same with TypeScript as well. There is not much difference. Okay, so first thing is first, so I will install this thing. So open the terminal and install it. So it is installing. It has installed. To check, verify whether that's installed or not, you can see here. You can go to packet.json. It's here, and here you can see it's already installed. Okay, let's get to configure that. We will have to. So yeah, it's here mentioned here configuration. To configure that, you will have to set the scope. For that, you'll have to set something which service your project has to use, so that you have to set, and that's in the services. Where is it? Yeah, it's here, services. Just copy paste the things from there. That's it. Now your project is configured with to use the shared store. Okay, next thing is, let's start. So first thing, our first requirement was get the project, store the project, workspace ID in the store, then create a project and store the project ID in the store. So to do that, we'll have to import set value. So we are going to set the value in store. It is from at, so WDIO, it's and here you will be able to see shared store service. Okay, then I want it to be set at the prepare on prepare hook. So I don't want to do it again and again. I want it once, so I'll use this on prepare hook. First I will set the workspace ID. For that I don't need to worry, it's just I have my own method which returns me the workspace ID. You don't need to worry about what is happening inside that. So I will set workspace ID equal to wait, in the workspace ID I am storing the ID whatever I am getting from my custom method. So it's just it just gets the workspace ID, and based on the name that I provided, I am providing the name as, here you can see memo tests, that's the name here. So based on the name it returns the things. Okay, for our reference, we'll just print it console.log. I'll say it is from conf. Okay, good. Then we'll set this one. Okay, for that I'll use await. Sorry, it's out of file. I have this thing copilot that sets the thing workspace ID. So it's how do I'll again show it. What did I do? This is await set value. Set value is something which I imported from store. So here, okay. Okay, in the here we have to set the key and values. It's like a JSON file where we have some key, then for that we'll set some value. So similar way here. So it takes two parameters. First one is the key. For key I will set this at workspace ID. And for the value I will set whatever I got from my custom method. So this particular method returns the workspace ID based on the name. I will set that value in the store. I will save it in the store. Okay, now my store has this value, and next is I will create the project and store project ID in store. Okay, for that also I have the custom method which creates the project. You don't need to worry about what's happening inside that project, inside that method. So dot create project is the method. I will name it as demo project. Okay, cool. Then again I will print project ID. Then again we will set it await set value, and key is the project ID, and value is project ID, whatever I getting from this particular method which I stored here. So we are good here. Then how are you going to use it in test file or anywhere across the application? Okay, cool. So this is my test method. So it's here I am not doing anything. It's just a describe block, and I have a before hook which calls before executing anything, it calls only once. Then I have a couple of IT blocks where I have three tests. First test says hey, second test says hey, third says hey, and then it logins. Okay, so let's I will have a workspace ID. Variable and project ID. Okay, I have two in this one. Okay, so I want to let's assign the workspace ID equal to. So where will we get it? To use that we will have to import get value, get the value from store. From where? At WebdriverIo shared store service, which has stored our values. We have stored the values here. So here you can see we have called set value. Set, it sets the value. In wherever you want to use, we'll have to call get value. Okay, got it. Then here we'll just call where get value, and we'll have to provide the key that we have set. So what is the key that we have set there? Is workspace ID. This is the key that we have set. We have to provide key here. So workspace ID is the key. Okay, next let's print. I'll mention test class. Okay, cool. And in another test method we will call the project ID. Project ID equal to again await get value project ID. So next to hey I will just say set this project ID print here next to hey. So let's run it. So I am going to do here you can see I have set the command test, so it will run particular this file. It has only one thing set, that is login. In login it has this particular file, that's it. So npm run test is the command. When you run this, it has started a worker. So you can see here it's from the configuration file, it got the project workspace id as 5 and project id from conf is 1583. Let's see. So this is from test class, we already got this. Then it's logged in, third case. It has created the project and project id is 1583. Okay. I have added some weight, that's why it has waited. So let's go back to the test, and so first thing is this one. So it's here, workspace id test class, it's 5. It got it from the shared store service. Okay. Similarly, if you have n files, you can call that get value then the key. You will be able to get the particular value anywhere in the project. So this is how. Again, here next is project id. I printed it next to hey. So here you can see 1583. That is the id that we have created. So that's it. This is how you can use. And again, if you want to update the things, so in some other value, if you want to update new project id, so you will have to just do await set value. Again, you will have to import this set value project id, new project id. If you project id, if you want to push the new thing, something like this. So you should be able to push it. So you will have to import this one, set value. So it will update the whatever the value it earlier had. It right now it has 1583, but it will be updated with 234. That's it. Thank you. So please do share, subscribe, and comment. I will reply for any queries. Thank you.